Hello everyone, welcome you back in my geography class. We are meeting after a long time. Firstly, Shubha Vijaya to each and every one. So what we are going to start today? Today we will start with a new chapter for class 6. We will start with the chapter 5, major domains of the earth. Now what do you mean by domain? Domain means anything that exists within a particular area or territory. Now when we are talking about the major domains of the earth, what do you mean by domains of the earth? We means that the components, we means about the subsystems that lies within the territory of the earth, or the components that forms the system of the earth. That is referred as the domain of the earth. So what do you mean by domain of the earth? It refers as the components or subsystems that form the earth's system. Now in this chapter, what we are going to learn about? We are going to learn about our earth. As we know that 30% of our earth's surface is covered up with land and 70% is covered up with water. So we can say that in our earth we find land, that is referred as a lithosphere, and also we find water bodies, that is referred as the hydrosphere. So we will learn about lithosphere and we will get a brief description about the 7 continents. We will also learn about hydrosphere, and also we will know about the 5 oceans. We will also learn about the atmosphere, that is the gaseous envelope that surrounds our earth. And we will also know about the biosphere where life exists. So in this chapter, we are going to learn about all this in details. So let us move ahead with the chapter and let us know about the importance of Earth. Why do we call our Earth as a unique planet? Now let us know about the importance of the planet Earth. As we all know that there are 8 planets in our solar system, and interestingly life only exists on our planet Earth. So we can say that the Earth is the only planet which supports life, and that is why it is called a unique planet. Now the question arises that why life only exists on Earth? So let us find the answer of this question. Why life is found only on the planet Earth? Why? Because it has land, it has water in 3 form. That is solid, liquid, and also in the vapor form. It has air that provides the necessary gases like oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, which is very important for the existence of life. And because of the atmosphere, the temperature of the earth is neither too hot nor too cold. And that is why life can exist where? On the earth. And that is why the earth is the only planet where life can exist, because it has all the favorable conditions which are required for the existence of life. Now we will see that the surface of the earth is a complex zone. Why the surface of the earth is a complex zone? Because there are 3 components meet, interact, and overlap. So now let us know about these three components that meets, interacts and overlaps. The surface of the earth is a complex zone. Why it is a complex zone? Because here the components of the environment they meet, interact and overlap. So now let us know about the components of the environment that meets, interacts and overlap. And these components form the system of the earth. So now let us move ahead to know the components of the environment. Now as you can see, this is our body. Now in our body we have different parts like head, hands and legs. And these different parts have different function to play. Now imagine if these two hands will not be there, then how you will work? If these two legs will not be there, then how you will walk and you will run, right? So all the different parts are very important. Why? So that the life can sustain. All the different parts of our body forms a system so that our life can sustain. Same goes for earth. In our earth, there are four major domains which forms the earth system and which makes situation possible, which provide us suitable situations so that a life can sustain. Now let us know which are the four domains of the earth. Now these four domains of the earth are also known as the four great realms. Now what are the four domains of the earth? They are, the first domain is lithosphere. Now let us see what does lithos means. As I already said that all the four domains has derived their name from the Greek word. So lithosphere, which has been derived from the Greek word lithos, means stone. It is defined as the solid portion of the earth. Now the second domain is the hydrosphere. Again, hydrosphere derived its name from the Greek word Hudor, which means water. So what does hydrosphere means? Hydrosphere means the water bodies in all three forms. That means in liquid, solid and vapor form. Now let us know about the other two domains. The third domain is the atmosphere, which is again derived from the Greek word atmos, which means vapor. Atmosphere is referred as the gaseous layer or envelope that surrounds the earth, which is a mixture of different gases, dust particles and water vapor. Now the next domain is the biosphere. Biosphere has also derived its name from the Greek word bio means life. Now, what is biosphere? Let us understand what is biosphere. So now let us understand what do you mean by biosphere. Biosphere means the narrow zone. This is the narrow zone where land, that means lithosphere, air, which means atmosphere, and water, which means hydrosphere. These three components of the environment, they meet and interact, and in this narrow zone, as all the suitable conditions that is required for the existence of life is available, so this is the zone where life exists, and this narrow zone is referred as the biosphere. So what is a biosphere? A narrow zone of contact between land, air, and water, where they meet, interact, and where life exists. And this narrow zone is referred as biosphere. So these are the four great realms. Now imagine you are walking on a beach and you can feel the sand beneath you. You can feel the cool ocean breeze which is coming from the ocean on your face, as well as the water of the waves crushing your feet. Now here the sand is lithosphere. The water is hydrosphere. And the air is atmosphere. And the narrow zone where these three components of environment, that is lithosphere, that means land, water, that is hydrosphere, and air, that is atmosphere, they meet and interact, their life exists. Just imagine that if there is no land, from where you will get the nutrients, where you will live, where you will grow plants. If there will be no air, how you will live? Can we live? We cannot live without air for more than 3 minutes. Coming to water, without water can we live? It is not possible to live without water. You can survive for 3 days without water. You can survive for 30 days without food. But imagine that if there is no land, there is no air, there is no water, how we will exist, how we will live? We can live without food for 30 days. We can live without air for 3 minutes, and we can live without water for 3 days. After that, how we will live? So air, land, water, all these are necessary components of the environment, and these components are environment, they makes life possible. And these four domains together, they forms the Earth's system, and they are called the four great limbs. So now let us recapitulate lithosphere, atmosphere, hydrosphere, and biosphere. Number 1, lithosphere. Now lithosphere involves all the processes associated with the solid portion of the earth. Number 2 is the hydrosphere, which involves all the processes associated with the water. Next is atmosphere. It involves all the processes associated with the gases that envelop the earth. And the last is biosphere, which involves all the processes associated with life. That means with the living organisms. So, which are the four domains of the earth? They are lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, and biosphere. So, in today's video, what we have learned? We have learned about the four major domains of the earth. We have learned about the importance of earth. We have learned about the four major domains, that is lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, and biosphere at a glance. In the next video, we will know about lithosphere and the 7 continents in details. I hope all of you understood. To make this chapter more easy for you, there is a PDF which is attached in the description box. Do find time to read the PDF and see how your studies become easier. If you like the video, don't forget to hit the like button, and if you're new to my channel, do subscribe my channel for more interesting videos which will come soon on this chapter. Take care and stay safe. Thank you.